What's up, you guys? It's Mr. Greg with another YouTube video. Hopefully, you guys are having an amazing motherfucking day. If you do, like, comment, share, and subscribe to this motherfucking channel. Also, you can share this off to somebody else. But we got a message. Got a message from Spirit. So let's get into it. So in this video, I basically want to talk about 10 signs that you are going through a spiritual awakening or you're elevating. So let's get this quick 10 little tips. As you can tell, I'm outside right now. Taking me a walk. We're just doing some like candle magic and stuff. But the number one sign to know that you are going through a spiritual awakening or you're elevating is if you are starting to see past the illusion of things. So you notice how, how people talk about life as a simulation or whatever the case may be. That's real. That's true. We are living in a matrix. We are perceiving things in a lower level kind of view. So what it is that we are looking at is the 3D illusion. Everything is this matrix belief system, basically, and we're just cracking the code to certain things, certain beliefs, certain ways that we're viewing, so we can elevate and ascend ourselves. So that's the big one, is you're starting to notice that we're just living in an illusion, in this 3D body, we're having a human experience in a 3D, in a fucking spiritual essence. But you get what I mean. So yeah, that is the one big ass way to know that you are going. Secondly, is if you are starting to open up your third eye, or you want to practice opening your third eye. So basically what your third eye is your pineal gland. So you are awakening your intuitive abilities, you're awakening your psychic and spiritual senses, you're opening up your psyche. So with your third eye is the all-seeing, the eye of looking past the illusion, the eye of awakening. But you don't really want to do that first, because sometimes you're going to start noticing, other things that you weren't ready for, like spiritual activity that's going on around you. But if you are getting into learning how to open up your third eye, that is another way to know that you are going through a spiritual awakening or you are elevating. The third way to know that you are going through a spiritual awakening is if you are starting to become more discerning about who it is that you give your energy to and what it is that you give your energy to. So when you're going through a spiritual awakening, other people aren't going to vibrate at the same frequency of you as you. So sometimes if you consistently hang around someone that isn't serving you or you're trying to, the connection could be forced to immediately have you disassociate with somebody, especially if you are one to vibrate higher than another person. You'll feel like the interaction between you and someone else just doesn't click, and that's okay. It's something that you have to be fine with, because not everybody is going to vibrate at your same frequency. They're either going to have to come up or they're going to have to come up. That's the only fucking way. That is the only truth to it. Like, when you are vibrating higher, you disassociate yourself with anything that tries to lower your frequency or your energy. If it's trying to bring you down, you gotta keep going up. You gotta keep going up, baby. You wanna know why? Because this is the part of your purpose here. That's your mission. It's to elevate. It's to raise the vibration of the collective. And that leads me to my fourth one. You are wanting to take a higher role. You're wanting to serve a bigger purpose, more than yourself. And that's a big thing with people that are elevating. We want to do for others. We notice our purpose. You become aware of what you're meant to do here, what you are meant to do in this lifetime, what you're meant to do in the next lifetime, what you're meant to do in any other lifetime. You know what I mean? You become more clear on your purpose. You become more clear on your knowing of who you are. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Step into that. Step into that knowing of trusting that your spirit has you. Your spirit guides have you. Whoever, God, Buddha, yes, I don't know. But it got you. It got you into standing in your power and moving in that light. Others might have a greater mission than some, but that doesn't take away that everybody has a purpose. You know what I mean? Everyone has a purpose. Some have bigger missions than others. Some have to involve themselves with a bigger collective energy than others. And that's okay. Don't downplay your journey. Don't downplay your journey, because your journey is fit just uniquely for you. And at least that okay. And on to my fifth way. You start to become more aware of your spiritual and psychic abilities. This is one that might sound a little woo-woo to some people, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But it's basically like when you are starting to activate your light body, when you are going through a spiritual awakening, you have to adjust to a certain frequency. You have to, your body, your spirit is going to want to elevate itself to another frequency. So sometimes you will go through symptoms of like fatigue, or you'll be seeing like sparkles and shit around you or whatever. You'll see like angels and things around you. That is your spiritual abilities awakening to see into the other realm and perceive the other realms, the spiritual realms, which there are many different energies and beings that you want to protect yourself from. But nonetheless, it's going to happen when you're going through a spiritual awakening. Not everybody has a dominant ability in all of them, but you'll find out which ones work more stronger than the other ones. For me personally, all of my motherfucking psychic abilities is activated. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Them bitches is all dominant. Them bitches is all dominant as fuck, and it's ridiculous to me, but it's pretty cool. Which consists of many different things: clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, different things. There's skewering, any type of divination, all things like that. Those are a part of your psychic and spiritual abilities. The sixth way to know that you are, the sixth way is that you are trying to communicate with your spiritual guides. Your spirit guides want to get in contact with you. They are trying to get you to communicate with them. They're trying to get you to talk to them, whether it be directly or directly, bitch. Because either way, it's going to be directly, the way that you got to communicate with them. Maybe you want to start setting up an altar, or you just want to have like this daily conversation with them. However it is that you want to get in contact with your spiritual guides. Meditation, anything that creates a sacred space for you to tune in to what these divine beings have to source to you. You know, you're ready to engage in communication with them on a daily level. For me, I communicate with my spirit guides every single moment. Every single day, every single moment. It's always a level of me tuning in, listening, and seeing what they have to offer to me, or what divine messages have to be given to me. And then I just really listen to my higher self a lot. Like, honestly, for me, I really speak to my higher self. My higher self is me. My higher self is me, and I am the most powerful for my higher self. My higher self is me, period. So that's what I really communicate with, is my higher self. Seventh way is that you are seeing the numbers. You're seeing signs of synchronicities, numbers. 111, 555, 222, all things like that. Those numbers are showing you a specific direction that you are headed within your path. Each number has a specific meaning, which will resonate for you depending on what it is that you're noticing going around you, what it is that you are doing when you're seeing these numbers. All things like that contribute to what the number could mean for you when you are, 1111. What the fuck? When you are seeing these numbers, pay attention to the signs. You're paying attention to the signs. You're noticing that they're trying to give you signs. See what these are telling you. Eighth way I didn't want to make this too long, you guys. As you can tell, I'm walking, so I'm like, I ain't trying to make this no 20-minute like video or nothing. But the eighth way, come on, guys, come on. The eighth way is everything around you starts to become brighter. You start to become more positive. You really learn to just appreciate. Gratitude is definitely a part of spiritual awakening. I would tell you that. Because people who are not spiritually in tune with themselves, you will notice how they always are talking about, oh, I'm going through this, and it's just like hard for me. Girl, no. You become more appreciative. You become more kinder. You just like, okay, I'm noticing why things are happening for me. You know what I mean? Like, everything is not necessarily happening to you. And I feel like that's something that a lot of people have to get, is just to realize that these things are happening for you. They're not happening to you. Everything that is teaching you something. It's the lesson in everything that is teaching you how to become more of yourself, how to awaken, how to tap more into who you truly are. That's for real. That's for real. As you can tell, I felt like sitting down. I was like, I need to sit down right quick, because, yeah. I need to sit down right quick, but shit, I'm about to get up in a minute. The ninth way to know that you are going through a spiritual awakening is if you want to get more connected and go out in nature. You want to connect more with the trees, with earth, with the sun, with the moon, with the stars, with you, with your universe, with things that are of natural. The grass. Go and sit in the grass. You're connecting with Mother Earth. You're connecting with your essence, with your true divine being. When you go out there, you're grounding yourself. You're healing. Babes, the fucking earth is healing. It's healing energy. You gotta go outside and get you some motherfucking sun. I'll tell you that. You gotta go outside and just soak up the air. Stop getting yourself all stuffed up in the house. That creates discomfort. You're not breathing. You're not circulating that energy around. You gotta transmute that. You gotta transmute that energy. But that leads me to my 10th way, as if you're focusing on healing and spiritually growing. And of course, that would be my 10th way for if you're spiritually elevating. You are focusing on yourself and your healing and elevation. You're looking within to heal the discords, the traumas, all of these things that the ties that held you back. You are cutting those cords. You're cutting those cords. You're cutting those cords. You are cutting those cords, bitch. It's time. It's time to cut those cords. It's time to release those ties. It's time to let go of what does not serve you and heal and activate what does and align to what is of you. That was pretty quick for episode. Whoa, shit, never mind. It's 15 minutes long. But I do love y'all. Thank you for really tuning into this. I appreciate everyone. I know I haven't really been doing many YouTube videos, but I'll hit y'all up when the fuck I do. Y'all will see me when y'all see me. Because honestly, bitch, I be wanting to do. Somebody said something about me motherfucking use profanity on my own channel. I'll be quiet with you. I speak my truth and I cuss. I use profanity. So I don't know who told you. I didn't tell you that I don't. I didn't tell you that my mouth was clean. I never said that. But maybe you're gonna hear me using a whole lot of that. If you keep tuning in, you gonna hear that shit. But yeah, I love y'all and peace. Tune back in.